So what's up? Welcome to JA News. As a huge week in the world of sneakers continues, the Travis Scott Jordan 1 lows have loaded up. So we'll let the madness on that pair begin. But don't forget, Bad Bunny is also releasing his latest Adidas collab this week. And we also have another music artist with a somewhat unexpected collab dropping as well. So can he bring some competition to the field? And let me just say, I'm loving this Adidas Fear of God rollout. And it looks like Jerry Lorenzo has now teased a never before seen silhouette with a quick post and delete. So if this pair is what I think it is, I'm super intrigued, and it looks like this is gonna be my most highly anticipated release from the collaboration. All right, so show some love. Let me know if you're enjoying JA News by tapping in on the like button. So they have officially loaded up on the Nike sneaker app. I'm talking about the most hype release of the week, or possibly even the month, let's say. So the Jordan 1 Travis Scott lows, the olive colorway joints are officially dropping tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern via the Nike sneaker app. So that's going to be your best chance. That's of course where the biggest amount of stock is available for this pair. Also expect these to load up on the Travis Scott website possibly this evening, as that's kind of how the releases have gone with all of the past Travis releases. So that's going to be a raffle. Make sure you guys enter the raffle as soon as possible, as rumor has it that there's a good amount of pairs allocated for first come, first serve on these raffles. So that's just what the rumors say. So make sure you enter that raffle as quick as possible. Now, yesterday, I kind of tried to warn you guys to not get too emotionally invested into this release. As you guys know, this is the Travis Scott raffle. Based on how popular and how high the demand is, resale prices are crazy on this pair. So everybody's putting a ticket in to see if they can be lucky enough to hit on the raffle. So try your best not to get too emotionally invested, just because the disappointment is never a fun thing. But that's easy for me to say, as I've kind of jumped off of the Jordan 1 hype train like that. So for me, it's easy to say, but I'm gonna be real. Like, if I'm lucky enough to hit on this pair, I should probably just rock these for the culture, right? But nah, who am I kidding? I'm gonna flip these joints. But let's not forget, Bad Bunny is also dropping his latest Adidas collaboration this week. So this is the Campus Light Wild Moss colorway. He did a cool Coachella activation, and this pair will officially be launching this Saturday, April the 29th. So the raffle is currently live via the Adidas confirmed app as we speak. This pair retails for $160. So I think these joints are cool, but based off the fact that this pair is just barely selling above retail days in advance before the release, I'm really curious to see if this pair will go under retail, because you guys already know if this pair gets labeled as a brick, it's gonna be looking real grim for the future of Bad Bunny releases, as nowadays pretty much sneakers are just valued upon their resale value in terms of like cultural impact, I would say. So it's gonna be really interesting to see how this release goes. I mean, of course, I expect all of these pairs to sell out from the confirmed drop, but will they still hover above retail, or will they be labeled as bricks amongst the sneaker community? Now, don't get it twisted, being labeled as a brick isn't necessarily a bad thing, because in that case, the people that actually are checking for the shoe and want to wear them can actually enjoy the sneaker. And sometimes in the rare case, you can actually get these pairs for under retail on the secondary market. So being labeled as a brick is not always a bad thing, but in terms of these collaborations, the way that brand executives look at these drops, I feel like it's all about the hype. So if these pairs are not bringing a lot of hype and brand awareness to the company, you know, you could suffer the fall of something like, let's say, the Adidas Beyonce collaboration. But anyways, it looks like Bad Bunny also has some competition from fellow Latin artist Anuell, who it looks like he has a unexpected Reebok collaboration dropping tomorrow. So he's got two silhouettes dropping. So he's got the classic Reebok The Question, as well as the leather 1983. The collaboration is the Anuell Caribbean Sky. So obviously based off the colorways, you see some baby blue in here, some light colors. So I guess it's based off the Caribbean Sky. What do you know? So can Anuell single-handedly save Reebok and bring some hype with these two collabs. I don't know about all of that, but I think it's cool that these brands are, collaborating and reaching out to more broader artists. I know Anuell, he's more like based on the street side, but I think he's had a lot more mainstream success as of lately. So I'm not mad at this at all. Let me know if you guys are checking for any of these drops. All right, so we got an interesting story here in the world of streetwear. So everybody should be familiar with the brand Vlone, and if you aren't, it's the t-shirts with the big ass V on the back, a brand that's kind of became a meme now in 2023, but back in the day, like during the SoundCloud era, Vlone was definitely at its peak. I mean, everybody was endorsing it and rocking it, from Uzi to Cardi to Ye. Even Drake tried to hop on the bandwagon, when it was a little bit late, but Vlone reached its height in 2017, I would say. That was during the time that they were doing a Nike collaboration, all for it to crumble down with the allegations against ASAP Bari. So recently, Vlone did make a post. I didn't even know about this. This was at the end of last year, where it says, "We will not partake in any irrational behavior associated or related with Young Lord, aka Bari." Vlone wrote on Instagram, "He has no authority to style himself as Mr. Vlone. Use or license Vlone. This behavior is contrary to our collective." And it looks like Vlone is now teasing a comeback. So can it hit the same in 2023? I mean, yo, take a look at these images right here. Joint isn't looking too good, I must say. Vlone in 2023 is just like a no-go. I'm sorry, y'all. But yeah, I mean, even look here at the classic Friends. This joint just ain't it. So I'm not sure who is behind the brand at this point, but RIP to Vlone. Just a quick update in the world of streetwear. So if I mentioned that I'm really enjoying this Adidas Fear of God, or should I say Fear of God Athletics rollout, I feel like everybody kind of wrote Jerry off. Initially, they announced the collaboration back in 2020. So over 2 years in the making, everybody wrote Jerry off. But I just want to say that I am loving the rollout so far. I'm enjoying all of the different silhouettes that we've had. I like how he's teased some cool different pieces here and there, but it looks like there's an unknown model that Jerry Lorenzo posted on IG and then quickly deleted. And this unknown silhouette, in my opinion, out of everything that we've seen teased so far, to me, is the most intriguing pair. So here you have pictured what appears to be like this Fear of God wool boot. Now the wool on the upper of this pair perfectly matches the carpet. So depending on your fit, you might blend right into the floor with this release right here. But I'm really digging the sole on this. So this is definitely a signature Fear of God look. But in my opinion, it kind of gives me Yeezy vibes in terms of that color of the sole there. Then you got the fully wool upper, which is giving super winter vibes. And then he's added in that Jerry Lorenzo touch with the laces, which I believe is less functional and more just aesthetically pleasing. So I really feel like this wool Fear of God boot is on my radar. Definitely, I'm not sure if this is a part of mainline Fear of God, but if this is part of his Fear of God Adidas release, I'm super hyped for this pair right here, because I feel like in 2023, the world is in need of some cool, innovative looking footwear with the Yeezy Void, obviously. And I think that this pair right here definitely is giving off that Yeezy vibe. And as you guys see, people are really intrigued by this interesting and unique footwear, as we saw by the Big Red Boots experiment. People were intrigued by that. So I think that this pair is just odd enough and interesting, especially with the wool material, that people are gonna be intrigued by this depending on the rollout and marketing behind this. I could see this being a very big release for Adidas and Fear of God. But then again, it could be just mainline Fear of God and retail for like $1,200 or something. So I'm really hoping that this is part of the Adidas collaboration and this pair is a little more affordable, because I think this is a cool looking sneaker that could have a big impact in the community. And the big Jordan brand leak of the day is that the Jordan 5 Olive is set to make a comeback in 2024. So this pair, it's not a original colorway, but I said it's set to come back because this pair originally dropped in 2006. So it's one of these retro colorways coming in with this nice fall vibe. So these joints look good, and based off the fact that they dropped like over 10 years ago, some people have nostalgia for this pair, but I'm not sure if in 2024 the kids are gonna be really going crazy for this, as Jordan 5s aren't really like one of the most popular silhouettes, but I feel like for OGs, they can't wait for these to come out. And I mean, like I said, it's a really good looking colorway, and I do dig the little hints of orange that they got in there. So is 2024 already looking to be a bigger year than 2023 for Jordan brand fans? Let me know. We're gonna wrap up today's video here. Drop your thoughts on all of the topics covered here on JA News. And if you enjoyed today's episode, help me out by dropping a thumbs up down below. Salute to everybody. Make sure y'all stay safe, stay blessed. I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Love.